Good day guys, today I'm going to be giving my housemate a hair makeover. I'm going to be cutting, bleaching, dyeing and just doing all of that with barely any experience with doing hair. Her hair is in my hands and I'm going to just give it my best shot. That's nerdy.
Look, it's a Salon. People would appreciate this.
Who's that Pokemon?
This one I got from Daiso in Korea. I haven't decided what color to dye Doreen's hair yet, but I will probably poll Instagram.
For real?
Yeah,
Wait.
let's do that, dude! Today we're giving Doreen a hair makeover. Because Liese actually cares about your safety, unlike Daiso. I've got a pair of gloves. Hey, go away, hey! Jeez man, she can't.
Mom, I'm scared.
Nah, you're in good hands.
Am I?
I've done a grand total of 1 bleaching before. Whee!
Why do you need Vaseline?
To protect your scalp.
This is some 5-star service so far.
Who is your favorite housemate?
What? What?
John doesn't watch my videos, it's totally fine.
John will start watching this video.
John will not. He will literally not. Favorite housemate, go!
Chow lah.
Oh, okay, I mean I wasn't expecting you to say that, honestly.
Huh? Why?
I don't know, I just feel like you have said something really PC, you know? Like, I like them both equally, you know? They're both great in their own ways and we hang out in different ways.
I feel like there's anything that I've learned from living with the both of you, I stopped being PC.
Oh shit, alright. I don't know what we did there, but I guess we did some good stuff.
I mean, at least I stopped being PC between the both of you because I know that, like, yeah, that's right, hey.
Yeah, that's right, hey.
Because I know that whatever I say, you know I don't mean it like in a very like
Personal.
and ill-intentioned
What do you mean? You're always ill-intended. What about renting? Have you enjoyed the most?
Whenever I come back home, I get to see John and you. I enjoy it a lot because sometimes like when I feel a bit sad or down and then you guys are around to just like talk for a bit, I think I enjoy that a lot.
Would you ever date your housemate?
No.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not?
I'm not specifying which housemate, man. It could be either.
Yes, I would date John.
Why wouldn't you?
Okay, to me I feel like it's kind of like, you know, when you date a friend in a friend group and then the dynamic kind of change. And also because I view John and you as like my older brother and sister without the coming out of the same vagina factor. Chow always asks me if I would date her. And then when I say no, and because I also rated her an 8.5 out of 10 once, she got so salty. It's been a year, by the way, that she always tells me, you know, you rated me an 8.5, walao, why won't you date me?
But 8.5, why though?
I told you already at the time.
Okay, next question. What is the hardest part about moving out?
Oh, damn. The hardest part about moving out for me was having to tell my mom that I wanted to do it and the aftermath of that. When I first told my mom I wanted to move out, my mom didn't take me too seriously at first, and then when I insisted on it that I was gonna move out, it felt like the world was gonna end. Yo, my mom got so angry at me. Like every morning when I wake up, I would hear her complaining in Cantonese. There were a lot of like comments, you know, being said about me, like I'm not being a very filial daughter, my siblings are better than me, ever since I grew up to this certain age, I am becoming more rebellious.
How did that make you feel?
Terrible. I know at the end of the day, it's just the way my mom expresses herself.
Yeah. She's only so angry because she cares.
Yeah. So I think that was like really tough because even after I moved into this place, my mom continued to text me like a lot of things. you are so ungrateful, you are the worst daughter, blah 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 blah. Many hurtful things were said. Like during this entire part, I've been talking to you, Chow.
Yeah.
Asking you for advice and also like asking you for like companionship to talk a bit.
Yeah,
to get me through this.
That period of time especially, right? I got to know you even more because as much as I've always heard you share about your mom, I never saw it for myself firsthand. But then when I stayed with you and I could see the way she was messaging you and what she was saying, you knew I was concerned also. And you knew that I was telling you things like, I know she comes from a place of care, but this is no excuse for someone to express themselves poorly. And at the end of the day, people have to be responsible for what they say and how they treat other people.
Yeah, it's true.
But because relationship is complex, right? So the best you can do is to extend your patience and your tolerance of such treatment also.
Yeah, exactly. And it took months for like that relationship to kind of repair as well.
Yeah. Okay, next question. Messiest housemate.
You.
You're right. Yeah. You're
You
right.
know that if I said John, it would be a big lie.
Yeah, it's a big lie.
Chow is messy in her room. Her room is a mess.
It's true, yeah.
Her life is a mess. No.
Ah! Call me out. She's right.
No, I'm the mess. I'm messier than you. But your room is very messy. You keep your mess there.
Yeah.
John doesn't. His room isn't messy, but sometimes he leaves things up and then he forgets, so that makes it messy.
Right. But I think John responds so if we tell him certain things.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. I feel like we've really grown to learn how to live together also.
Yeah, we did.
After 1 year, you know.
So there was this one time, right? So John was like, "Hey, you eat dinner already or not?" Then I'm like, "No, haven't."
Yeah.
So he's like, "Oh, okay." Then where's my Jollibee?
Oh! Oh no! That was me.
Then he asked me, where's my Jollibee? Then I was like, huh? I don't know, I just came back, I didn't see any bag. Then he's like, oh, maybe Chow put in the fridge. He opened the fridge, then not here leh. Then I remember putting it out on the table here. Hear that guilt.
Yeah, I felt so bad. So John, he used to have this habit of leaving food trash on the table. So he would order food delivery, right? After he eat finish, he'll leave the bag and all the containers inside the bag on the table. So I got very conditioned to seeing food trash on the table. And every time I went out, I would just bring the trash out with me. That particular day, I saw a big bag of Jollibee on the table and I instinctively just thought, trash.
You didn't even think it was heavy or anything.
No.
There were chicken and...
Yeah. It was like 5 days worth of Jollibee.
Yeah. Okay, I know exactly what he bought.
Oh, you
4 pieces of chicken,
Okay.
2 spaghetti, 2 drinks, and some sides. Chow has never held fried chicken in her life.
I don't know what fried chicken feels like in my hands.
She goofed up.
I goofed up so bad. So John calls me, right? And the first thing he says to me was, Chow? I immediately knew what happened. My gut was like, oh, the Jollibee, no way. And I just immediately started to burst out in I'm so sorry, John. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Can I please buy you another delivery of Jollibee, please? And then I transferred him $40 to go and buy new Jollibee, but I think he transferred it back to me because he was like, it's okay, don't worry, I'm fine. Like, I will just buy something else to eat.
He's so nice.
You're bending your head over.
I am bending my head over.
No, that's not over enough. Okay, ready?
What do you think I am?
Ready? Yeah. Close your eyes, okay? No. Do the head wrapping thing.
What the f- Oh my god, wait, you're brushing the hair on my face.
I mean, apart from some missed spots, but
I
that's
think
because I
that's
didn't
fine.
want to burn your forehead also.
You burn me everywhere else.
It's true. But it's a decent bleach.
It is.
Okay. Yeah, our jury has spoken. Let me see. It seems like we have a 60% berry pink.
Oh, what? It is
That's a
a very
lot.
high percentage.
Okay, our berry pink winners, we have Caitlin, Shuin, Prav, Vika, Doreen's brother-in-law. Oh, even Chow. Solution 1 and solution 2.
Hi, thank you.
We got it. Okay. Ooh.
It feels like I'm being diarrheaed on.
Poo head. Bam. Oh, okay. If you had to replace your housemates, who would you choose?
Like 2, right?
yeah, 2.
You know, it'd be very sad if I said the names and then the people who watch it are like,
I don't want to live with
you. Thanks for considering, but
But I don't reciprocate your love.
yeah. First one, I think I'll pick Ian.
Oh, I actually was thinking Ian.
So Ian is in the same department as me, and he's a gentle giant.
Yeah, he's the real definition of gentle giant.
I think he'd be a great housemate because like we have similar interests.
Yeah, you guys will play a lot of games together.
Yeah, we play a lot of games together. There are things to talk about, and he's a very nice guy. So he's nice to hang out with. I'm thinking in the perspective of like, who would I be okay coming back home to at night?
Wow, that's so romantic.
Because when you come home, you want to feel,
Love and warmth, the way you feel now.
yeah, I guess. No, I'm kidding, yeah. But like you want to feel like at ease and
Yeah.
calm and like people to talk to. And Ian is one of those guys that I feel like I would be able to spend hours talking at night with. The next person, you know this person. I think a lot of people don't know because it's gonna be Wen Hong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Wen Hong is my close friend from poly.
Best friend.
Yeah, I would say we're best friends. He is also another gentle giant.
Oh yeah, you really like the gentle giants.
They like me too. No, I don't know. I anyhow say, but Wen Hong is like this calm and very. What's another word to replace mellow? Like he's just.
He's zen.
Yeah, he's very zen.
Yeah.
I agree.
He has like no reaction or very muted reactions.
Oh, he has very muted reactions. I agree.
Right.
But he is very good at listening to people. He's someone that I talk to almost every day since poly. So it's been like 5 years now.
You all sound like a married couple, not gonna lie.
Well, that's my answer. Who will you replace?
Ooh. Wow, I don't know
Tough, huh?
Yeah, I don't want housemate already. I want to stay by myself. Housemates suck! But I don't want to replace you. But if I had to, like die must. Prof?
Oh, good answer,
I
yeah.
like Prof a lot. I honestly have no idea what Prof's living habits are like.
I think he's generally quite neat.
So Prof is, I would say, one of my closer friends, and he's very satisfied just coming over to our house now and just sitting there and doing work while we do stuff also.
True.
We don't even need to be talking a lot to be bonding. We just like each other's presence. Can you see your pink hair coming together? Okay, how did you end up renting in this house? What was the process like?
Hey, you purposely want it?
Yeah.
I knew it. Chow did everything. She just wants me to say it's on camera.
Did everything what? Did what? You don't even know what I did.
I know what you did.
What?
Step 1. Ask John and Doreen about the house. Step 2. Realize that they don't know anything and do it by yourself. Yeah, and then there's a lot of paperwork.
Like what?
Stamp.
Stamp? What's that?
You don't know what stamp is?
What is that?
I'm sorry, Chow.
You look like a grandma.
Oh, yes, I do.
There is going to be a dramatic mirror review.
Holy crap.
Ready?
Dress.
Dun 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 dun.
Oh! Hey, actually quite nice.
Right?
It's nice. It's great.
It's like a bronzy pink, right?
It is. It is.
It's a very nice
I see what you mean, yeah.
With the blowout that I so painstakingly did. Chow Salon review.
4 stars because she burned my face. No, 5 stars. I like it a lot. I really like it a lot.
This is Chow Salon Part 1. Tell me whose hair you want me to do next. I will try my best. Alright? See you guys! Bye!
3 stars.
Ooh, 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 pygmy. Ooh, ooh, pygmy, pygmy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't want to dye my hair.